Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing today? This is Lava Temptress and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome, hi! So today we're going to be talking about another Humble bundle that just came out. This one is a books bundle and it's called Warhammer 40,000. It's Stories 2021 by Black Library. And of course this is a book bundle and it's Warhammer books, all kinds of them. It's pretty cool. So Humble has evaluated it at $295 and I actually got very, very close to that. But as always, I have it broken down for you as far as how much each book is worth and how much each tier is worth and then the total at the end. As always with our book bundles, these are DRM free, which just means you can have them on all your different devices, even at the same time. So think of your desktop computer, your laptop, your tablet, your phone, all of them, all at the same time, which is where the multi-format comes in handy. So today they come in PDF, MOBI, and EPUB files. And that comes in handy depending on, like if you're using an app like Nook or Kindle to read them on, then that comes in handy. PDF can generally be read anywhere. I do have the link for this down below because I'm a Humble partner. If you use my link, I do make a little bit off of that, so thank you very much. If you don't want to use that, you can go straight to humblebundle.com and click on the bundle to purchase it. Now, if you already know what you want, you can click here to get the bundle or down below after we take a look at what's in each tier. If you have to come back for any reason, don't forget to hit the reminder bell because it'll send an email to the email on your account about a week before the bundle is over. Comes in very handy and has definitely saved me from missing out on a bundle. Alright, so let's take a look. As usual, our first tier is just $1. And so with the first tier, we get 6 books. To start off with, we have Cadian Honor by Justin D. Hill. These are all by various authors, and I will tell you which ones they are. You can click here to get a PDF preview or read a little bit here. But if you would like to, you can also go directly to the site and check out more on the book, which is actually where I found out the prices for you. But you can do that on each book. We're not going to take a look at each one. I just want you to be aware of that. Alright, so Cadian Honor by Justin D. Hill is normally $9.99. Next up, we have Gunheads by Steve Parker. And this one is normally $11.99. Then we have Choose Your Enemies by Sandy Mitchell. This one is normally $9.99. Then we have Double Eagle by Dan Abnett. This one is normally $9.99. Next we have 15 Hours by Mitchell Scanlon. And this one is normally $11.99. And then we have Cadian Blood. And this one is by Aaron Dembski-Bowden. And it is normally $11.99. So that brings our total for the first tier to $55.95 normally, and of course you're just going to pay $1. Now if you're new to Humble Bundle, the way it works is you can choose whichever tier you want and you'll get everything above it. So if our next tier is $10, so you would get all the books in this tier plus the books in the dollar tier, and our top one today is $18, which means you would get everything. Alright, so for tier 2, we start off with Black Legion. This one is by Aaron Dembski-Bowden and is normally $9.99. Next, we have Fabius Bile, Clone Lord, and this one is by Josh Reynolds and is normally $9.99. Next up, The Lords of Silence by Chris Wright, and this is normally $9.99. Next up, we have Shroud of Night by Andy Clark. This one is also normally $9.99. Next up, Lords and Tyrants. Now this one is by various authors, and it is normally $9.99. It includes authors Chris Wright, Ian St. Martin, Gav Thorpe, Justin D. Hill, Josh Reynolds, and more. All for just $9.99. Next up, we have Blood Reaver. This one is by Aaron Dembski Bowden, and it is normally $11.99. Then we have Dark Apostle by Anthony Reynolds, and this one is normally $11.99. And then we have Lucius, the Faultless Blade, and this one is by Ian St. Martin and is normally $9.99. So that brings our total for tier 1 and 2 to $139.87. And of course, if you choose this tier, you're only going to pay $10. Last up, our third tier today is $18, which means, of course, you would get this and everything. So first of all, we have Nexus and Other Stories, and this one is by various authors. It is normally $7.99. And let's see. It also includes Nexus, a fantastic new novella by Thomas Parrott. Next is Blood of Ox, and that is by Robbie McNiven and is normally $9.99. Then we have Ashes of Prospero, and this is by Gav Thorpe and is normally $9.99. Next up, we have War of Secrets by Phil Kelly, and it is normally $9.99. Then we have Knights of Macrage, and it is by Nick Kime and is normally $9.99. Next up, we have Dawn of Fire, Avenging Sun, and this one is by Guy Haley and is normally $9.99. I don't know why, but that's my favorite art book. Like, that one just looks kind of cool. Next up, we have The Great Devourer. This one is by various authors and is normally $17.99. It includes Valdor by Guy Haley, The Last Days of Ector by Guy Haley, Deathstorm by Josh Reynolds, Tempest by Braden Campbell, Devourer by Joe Perino, Wraith Flight by Guy Haley, Shadow of the Leviathan by Josh Reynolds, The World of the Silent King by L.J. Goulding, and Dead Night by Nick Kime. Next up, we have Rise of Yanari, a Wild Rider, and this one is by Gav Thorpe and is normally $9.99. Then we have The Beast Arises, Volume 1. This one is also by various authors and is normally $18.99. It includes I Am Slaughter by Dan Abnett, Predator Prey by Rob Sanders, The Emperor Expects by Gav Thorpe, and The Last Wall by David Annandale. Next up, we have Battle of the Fang. This is by Chris Wraith and is normally $9.99. Next up, we have Brothers of the Snake. This one is by Dan Arnott, is normally $11.99. And then last, we have Path of the Dark Eldor. And this is by Andy Chambers and is normally $18.99. This actually includes multiples. So it includes Path of the Renegade, Path of the Incubus, Path of the Archeon, Midnight of the Street of Knives, The Treasures of Beal Tanung. Yeah, I'm screwing it up. Sorry, guys. I'm doing the best I can. And Balathoius and the Shadow King. All right, so that brings our grand total to $285.75 versus Humble said it was $295. So it is about $9, let's see, $9.25 off. So I don't know why that is, but it's still obviously a very good deal for just $18. As always, Humble supports a charity. This one is EveryLibrary Institute. Here is where you're going to check out. Even if you click the green button above, it'll bring you down to here. Sometimes that dollar amount does disappear. So if it does, you can just put it into the custom amount, or if you want to pay a separate price. Why would you want to pay a separate price? Because you can actually opt to give more to charity, which is kind of cool. So here is where you're going to put everything in, whichever amount you want to pay. If you pay anything other than the top tier, it will pop up these warnings. It's just saying you're not going to get that content unless you pay this much more. So don't worry about that. You can pick whichever tier you would like. The add to cart is only for the humble choice. Here's where you're actually going to go to purchase. If you want to give it as a gift, make sure you click that and put their email in there. Click there if you want to make it anonymous. But here's where you're going to pay. Pay with card, PayPal, Amazon, or Alipay. And that is it. Tell me what you think about this bundle. I am honestly probably not going to get this bundle just because it's a books bundle and it's Warhammer. They sound really good, but it's just not one that I have time for right now. But that's what I think. I definitely think they look like they're really good stories. I just don't have the time right now. And I know I'll probably kick myself in the foot for not getting it when it was on sale, but sometimes that's life. Let me know if you're getting it. Let me know if you like it, if you've read them, if they're fabulous, and if I'm making a mistake and I should totally go get it right now. All right. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Until next time, this is Love Temptress. Don't get burned. Bye.